Hi everybody, welcome back to the All Things Good channel. It's Vlogmas Day 3 and here I am Wednesday evening having a bit of a chill out in the bedroom. Do you like my Christmas gonk? That's about as Christmassy as the bedroom gets at the moment. I do have a little Christmas gonk on the bedstead there, but I might actually get some Christmas bedding. I don't know where from yet, but I think I've lost mine somewhere in the house move, or it might have gone as part of the declutter. I don't know, I can't remember, can't find it, never mind. Looks like I'm going to have to buy a new one, so that's a shopping trip at some point, I think. But how are you? Happy Wednesday evening to you. Hope you have had a very, very good day. I've had a very busy day, but all things are good and I'm just about to chill out now and relax. I hope you are as well. So let's get into Vlogmas Day 3. I hope you enjoy it. I'm loving my new utility, so much so I've even put some Christmas decorations in here. Look, we're in the dark just so that you can see it. Do you remember this? I bought this beautiful ornament, if you like, of St Patrick's Cathedral in New York. This came from Berkeley Park Garden Centre about 3 years ago, and it's just so cute the way it lights up, and you can see the stained glass windows and the bells. And if we go a bit lower down, you can actually see inside the church, right up the altar. You can see the congregation sitting there. There's even a little sign outside to tell you what time the services are. And it is a complete replica of St Patrick's Cathedral in New York City, and I absolutely love it. And I've just put it on a little tray here in the utility with some little Christmas trees that I found in the bottom of a box somewhere, some pine cones and a bit of cinnamon. My little angel, I love her. And she actually was my sister's, so she always comes out every year. And that was my sister's as well, actually, that Father Christmas. I need to put a tea light in there. And then we've got our little bit of Christmas in the utility as well. So there we go. When I'm doing my laundry, it still feels like Christmas. It's Christmas everywhere I go. Love it. What a lovely, beautiful gift I've received from a very dear friend today. My friend Ange and her husband Terry have sent from Marks and Spencer's the most beautiful bouquet of flowers. Look at those, aren't they gorgeous? Absolutely beautiful. Not only that, it comes with a beautiful frankincense and myrrh Christmas scented candle. She knows me so well. And a frankincense and myrrh scented reed diffuser. How kind is that? Absolutely gorgeous. And a beautiful card in it which reads, and she doesn't mind me reading it out because I've asked her. It says, "Merry Christmas, Polly, Paul and family. This is the gift of Christmas calm. I hope it works with love, Ange and Tel." And it absolutely does work. What a beautiful thing to do. Thank you so very much to Ange and Tel, Angie and Terry, our very dear friends. We met on holiday a few years ago and we hit it off straight away and we have kept in touch. Angie's the most beautiful soul you're ever likely to meet. She's a dear, dear friend of mine now, and we get on so well and we have an absolute hoot, and I must make time to see them as soon as possible, hopefully this year. It's been a bit of a manic year about seeing anybody this year, what with moving house and what have you, but we must make plans to see them hopefully very, very, very soon. So thank you both, absolutely gorgeous. These flowers smell amazing. I need to get them in water ASAP. What a beautiful Christmas bouquet that is. Love it. Absolutely love it. So I'm back in the kitchen with my Rick Stein Christmas cookbook, and today I am going to do his Semifreddo cheesecake, very Italian, with Clementine and Campari syrup. You will need 80 grams of ginger snap biscuits. I actually used ginger nut biscuits because I couldn't get any ginger snaps. 40 grams of butter, 250 grams of mascarpone, 200 grams of sweetened condensed milk, 150 grams of passion fruit or orange curd. I'm using Clementine curd. zest and juice of 1 clementine, and 2 to 3 clementines peeled and sliced into rounds. And for the syrup, you'll need some clementines that are squeezed to make about between 300 and 400 mils of juice, some Campari and some caster sugar. So you line a loaf tin with cling film or baking powder and allow some excess to overhang the tin. Whiz the ginger snaps in a food processor or smash them up to make crumbs. You can put them in a plastic bag like I have here and bash them with a rolling pin. Mix these with the melted butter and then press the mixture firmly into the base of the lined loaf tin and then set that aside. Beat together the mascarpone, condensed milk, passion fruit or orange curd and the clementine zest and juice, and then pour the mixture into the loaf tin. Then you can cover with the excess cling film or the paper that you've used and then freeze overnight.
Merry Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas, baby. The snow is laying 2 feet deep. Now wish upon a falling star, so all your secret dreams can come true.
So 24 hours later, I'm ready to do my syrup. So you put the clementine juice that you have squeezed, the Campari and sugar into a pan and heat gently until the sugar has dissolved. Bring it to the boil and then turn the heat down and simmer for 20 to 25 minutes until thickened and glossy. Cool and refrigerate just to make it cool. Remove the semifreddo from the freezer for a few minutes before serving, cut into slices and serve with the syrup and a few clementine rounds. Most importantly, this can be made days or weeks ahead of Christmas and lie waiting in your freezer until you trip tipsily over the cat to open the door and retrieve it. And this is an absolutely luxurious dessert that will enrapture your family and guests. We absolutely loved it and I shall definitely be making this again.
It's Merry Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas, baby. It's Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. It's Merry Christmas, baby. Yeah. It's Merry Christmas, baby.
Guess what time it is, folks? It's Advent o'clock. Time for my beautiful Advent calendar, day number 3. Hang on. Oh, do you know what? I have to sit down to do this because it's so heavy. It's beautiful. I love it. Oh my goodness, it's so heavy. Right, where are we? Day number 3. Oh, it's a big one. You can't quite see with all the sun, can you? Hang on. Let me just close these blinds slightly. 2 seconds. There we are. I'm not moaning about the sun. I love a bright, sunny winter's day, don't you? I prefer it to that rain and drizzle and darkness. But I do have to close the blinds just to show you this. So, day 3. As I've just seen, it's a big one. Let's have a look. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love it. Day 3 is a reed diffuser and it's in the fragrance of, oh, Seychelles. Now this is a very popular, very well-known scent with the White Company, and Seychelles is a range I've had loads of times, hundreds of times. They must have been doing this one for years. It's a very beautiful spring summer scent, so that I am going to keep as soon as I've put the Christmas decorations down in January. That can go in here in my lounge as a beautiful New Year new fragrance, new fresh smell. I'm really impressed actually that they have put a non-Christmassy scent in the advent calendar, because I love the Christmas scents at the White Company, but I love a lot of their fragrances. But to actually put in a very spring-like one, I think that's a very clever idea. And I am actually going to do just that. I am going to keep it for January. And as soon as the Christmas decorations have gone down and I need that new fresh smell in the house, that is going up. So I'm going to keep it safe. I'm going to keep it in drawer number 3. And then when Advent is done, I can take it out. Well, when Christmas is done, I can take it out and put it up ready for the new year. Oh, how much am I loving this? And I've got to tell you, it wasn't Paul's first choice of advent calendar for me. Oh no. He tells me that he actually was going to get me the Harrods advent calendar. Now, I mean, I don't expect it at all, and it would have been incredible, but it was actually sold out really, really quickly. So this was his second choice, and I said, flipping heck, second choice? I said, it's above and beyond what I would have expected, and I absolutely love it. But he tells me that these are now sold out as well. So keep looking. You never know, if you want one, you might get one. But I think at the moment, 2 or 3 days into Christmas, well, into December rather, I think they are actually sold out online at the moment. You may find them in store. And obviously, as Advent goes on, sometimes the Advent calendars come back into stock, reduced, because you're already so many days into Advent. So it's worth keeping an eye out just in case. But this is so lovely. I'll keep this box forever as well. It's just so lovely. And as I say, it's such a quality product, and it's so heavy that, and it's just got some beautiful things in. And you can't go wrong with the White Company with me, because I basically love everything about them. So I'm super, super thrilled with that. And how lovely to get a nice spring scent today as well that I can use in January. I'm very, very pleased about that. So what have you been up to today? I'm still not back at work. I am aiming to go back next Monday, but I did have a review at the doctor's, and all things are going quite well. I mean, clearly you can see that I have improved significantly since I started on the medication, and I sort of admitted that everything had gone a bit pear-shaped. Medication's helped a lot. But I went for my first review, and they're quite happy to do me a repeat prescription now going forward. But they were also very cautious about me making the decision to go back to work just yet, because what they did say to me, and it's something I hadn't really considered, was that the medication is doing exactly what it should do, obviously. It's making me feel better. It's making me feel brighter. I am still very tired and very fatigued, and they did say that although you are improving, you can't get over the burnout that I had and the breakdown that I had. You can't get over it in 2 or 3 weeks. The tablets are masking a lot at the moment, and that's good because it's making me feel better, which helps me improve all the time, but it doesn't mean I am better. And it was a really interesting way of looking at it. And the doctor said to me, what we don't want you to do is to go back to work next week thinking that, oh, you feel so much better and yeah, let's get cracking. And you get back into that routine of doing so much, of going to work, coming home, looking after Nancy, running the house, doing this, doing that. I know all the works are finished here in the house now, which is a huge plus point, because that was actually getting quite stressful for me. So that's been removed from the equation. But she said, just take your time going back to work. She said, because what we don't want you to do is to go back to work and then go off again sick in 2, 3, 4 weeks time, or a month's time, or 2 months time, because you haven't fully recovered. And she said you need to think about that before you do make the decision to go back to work next Monday. So I am doing just that, having a think about what I do on Monday, and I've got a couple of days left to think about it. And if I do decide perhaps I need a little bit longer, they will extend my sick note as long as I let them know in a couple of days' time. So I need to have a little bit of a think. Obviously, I'm home doing Vlogmas and doing the things I enjoy, which obviously is part of getting better. And I'm still, tired and worn out, and, even having removed work out of my daily routine, there's still a lot going on and I'm still very tired. So it might be worth me considering actually going back in the new year now. But I've got a couple of days to decide, and I'm just going to sort of sit back, relax and do just that. And we've got such a lot to do here. It's very important that I look after Nancy, and she's doing very, very well, but, it's not easy, obviously, given her age and her diagnosis. So it isn't easy, but we're doing okay at the moment. What I would like to do, perhaps tomorrow or the next day, is I would like to go to the crematorium, and I shall be putting down my Christmas flowers for my grandma, for my dad, and for my sister Sarah. And if you follow me for some time, you'll know that I lost my sister a few years ago, unfortunately, to cancer. She was only 45 years old, so it's been a huge loss to our family, and I think about it all the time, but I particularly think about her at Christmas time because she was such a fan of Christmas like I am. So I'm going to do some Christmas flower arrangements and get down to the creme over the next couple of days to put our Christmas flowers down, and you can come too. Anyway, that's all for today's Vlogmas. I hope you have enjoyed it, and if you have, join me tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 4. Until then, stay safe, stay in the boat, keep doing all things good. See you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.